But some would say, yeah, you've listed a shiny litany of achievements, but some also say that you left it heavily indebted.
Of course, the health insurance scheme is indebted, and
you don't feel guilty about saying the 6 years of being a CEO?
Well, I mean, if the CEO's responsibility was to generate revenue to feed the health insurance scheme, then one would have said that then the chief executive might have failed in generating revenue. Fortunately, the aspect of revenue generation and funding the scheme does not fall within the remit of the chief executive. It is a direct responsibility of the President of the Republic, of the Minister of Finance, in effect, of government. And so funding is not the responsibility of management.
But Mr. Mensah, it would have been your role to convince them that this is what we need at this point. You take the shine in saying that you're able to put up a fantastic office. You generated that money from somewhere. You set up a national infrastructure. You generated that money from somewhere. So how is it then that you struggled to convince central government that this is what I needed to be able to keep this viable?
Well, I mean, it is very easy to say that. Looking at the health insurance expenditure, the infrastructure that you see does not amount to an average of 1% of its income over the years. I mean, if you are applying 1% of the revenue or income to the health insurance scheme to infrastructure, I think you have been quite generous, and that does not in any way affect the funding of the scheme.